This is Kenya News Update today. Imagine waking up to find your car is now a boat. That's the reality for thousands in Nairobi right now. The Kenyan capital is underwater after a night of relentless rain turned roads into rivers and stranded motorists for hours. But here's the twist. This isn't just another rainy season story. This is a city at a breaking point, and what happens next could change how Nairobi lives with the weather forever. Coming up, you'll see the shocking scale of the flooding, meet the people trapped in their vehicles, and discover why the military had to step in. Meet the commuters of Nairobi, people just trying to get home after a long week. On Friday night, the skies opened up. Heavy rain began and continued overnight, a relentless downpour that didn't stop. For hours, the water kept falling. And then the city began to sink. Roads vanished under hip-high water. Cars were submerged. This is the inciting incident that changed an ordinary weekend into a fight for higher ground. But here's what nobody's talking about: the timing. This flood hit overnight, catching everyone off guard. People were sleeping, cars were parked. And then, chaos. Motorists in the Kenyan capital were stranded for hours on Saturday morning. They woke up to a city they didn't recognize. The journey to safety became a nightmare. People were forced to wade through that hip-high water, abandoning their vehicles just to reach dry land. The sound of rain was replaced by the sound of stalled engines and calls for help. And then, something shocking happened. The local toll road operator made a critical decision. They waived all fees for an elevated road. In the middle of a crisis, they opened a vital escape route for free. This wasn't just about traffic, it was about saving lives. But the escalation didn't stop there. The situation became so dire that the military was deployed to assist emergency rescue services. A military rescue unit was deployed overnight. Think about that. This wasn't just the county government or the fire department. This was the Kenyan military rolling into the streets of Nairobi to pull people from the floodwaters. That's the moment you know this is a major disaster. Here's the part that will blow your mind. This flood reveals a massive vulnerability. Nairobi, a major economic hub for East Africa, was brought to a standstill by one night of rain. What does that say about our infrastructure? What does it say about our preparedness? The implications are huge. This is about climate, urban planning, and the safety of millions. Some say it's an act of God. Others say it's a failure of planning. The controversy is just beginning. But the biggest unanswered question is this: if one overnight storm can do this, what happens when the long rains truly arrive next month? The impact is immediate and personal. Businesses flooded, travel plans ruined, lives disrupted. The cost will be in the billions of shillings. And for what? A storm we knew was coming. The tension is clear. We have a modern city built on terrain that can't handle the water. This is the payoff. Nairobi is underwater, and it's a wake-up call. Do you think the city is prepared for the coming rainy season, or is this a preview of a much bigger disaster? Drop your take in the comments. Was this a natural disaster or a man-made failure? Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news from across Kenya.